Oh, that was an interesting. Well, it didn't record it. I'll shut
I'm
up.
pretty sure they never heard that. Anyway.
Yeah, I know.
I'm Llytic.
Hi, I'm Tom.
I'm in the bathroom. Just go.
So if you guys hear a flush, which probably won't be the first time you've heard one on this channel, Zane, you'll know why. Anyway, we're reading Midnight Sun. We are on page 104. I'm going to start us off. This is What Are We Reading? I never introduced the name of the series. Okay.
Okay, we're good now. Let's get going so we can get this over.
Eamon and the others were on their way, but he described my strange behavior to them, and they were walking slowly, watching me, trying to decipher what I was doing.
Being a freaking creep. That's what you're doing.
Yes.
I watched the girl in my rearview mirror. See? She
I
glowered.
always feel like somebody's watching me.
She glowered toward the back of my car without meeting my gaze, looking as if she wished she were driving a tank rather than a rusted Chevy.
I mean, I always feel that way.
Driving a tank would be a lot of fun. Like, just...
I feel like there's a joke here to make about my hat. That I am still wearing.
Oh, yeah, okay, I forgot, yeah.
My pink Chevy.
Yeah, Llytic got a pink
Hat
Chevy
reveal
hat.
at 1,000 subs.
Yeah, no, it's not a face reveal, it's just a cap reveal.
It's just picture of top of head with hat.
Wait, that was you? Ugh, you've really gone downhill since the last time I saw you. Oops. My
You
bad.
haven't seen me in a while. I think the last time I saw you was through the window of the campus library when you walked past it.
That's
It's been even
creepy.
It's been even longer since you've seen me.
There was a whole
Who are
thing. I
you?
just looked out the window and saw you go past. I was like, oh, huh.
Oh, he's...
Wonder what he's doing out here.
Oh, he still goes. Oh, he still goes here. Okay.
Oh, he's out of his dorm room.
What time was it? Maybe I was going to class.
It would have been a Friday sometime around noon.
Oh. What the fuck was I doing out on Friday? I don't have class.
Maybe
You were
Right,
getting
that is
dorm
weird.
rooms.
Maybe getting something to eat.
I was about to say maybe you got something from the cafeteria in that one building.
Oh, I went to
Student center.
Subway?
Yeah, Subway or like Chick-fil-A or
Have y'all been
Sharky's.
Have y'all been to the Witch on
Which
campus?
Witch?
Oh my goodness, it's so
A friend
good.
of mine works there.
Oh really?
Worked there. I haven't seen him in a while.
Do they do... Is that the place that does the milkshakes or whatever?
No, that's like it's kind of a Subway equivalent type thing.
It's like Subway
You
but
put all you
better.
want on a fucking sandwich, and then they
They toast it and it's amazing. It's expensive, but it's worth it.
I should try it out.
Yeah, definitely try it out. I actually really like the tuna there too because I'm boring.
Yeah. It was a whole thing. Is like I was at the library to help out someone in my microbio class, and I just look out and see you. I was like, okay. You never find him, but then all of a sudden he pops up.
That's
You
the way
see?
Zane rolls.
I'd be a great Void player.
Either that or like breath. I mean, technically you are labeled as a breath player, so I guess that technically could work if you think about the whole idea of just turning into a gust of wind. Screw this,
Yeet.
slides under. Screw this, just goes through crack under door.
Oh,
Screw
lock the
gravity.
door.
Just floats away.
I mean, usually on Wednesdays I can find Zokin, but
Yeah.
Oh, even
which
so.
I need to tell him that I probably won't be able to write him into the plot at this point. Anyway.
Oh, shit, you're right.
Well,
Yeah.
What are we gonna do about that?
I mean,
Like if he popped up second episode, I probably could have done something, but nope.
You know what? I have an idea.
Oh,
If
God.
they do still want to play, I just have Zeffy and Agent Knight go out and find them while Arlo's on campus with fucking Grenade and fucking Satan Boy.
Reoccurring background characters.
Yeah.
hey, those
the whole
become
thing
those-
is they'd have me know ahead of time. And they never do.
Yeah, no, that's the whole
It's
thing.
only the day of, and it's like, God damn it.
Yeah, no.
God damn it,
schedule-
Janice.
Okay, they're part of my. They were part of one of my D&D groups. I haven't played with them in a while because reasons, but
Yeah.
like, well, mainly different state. But anyway, but like, it's It's to the point where it's like, okay, guys, if you tell me the day of that you can or cannot play, we're not going to be able to get a good game in.
Yeah,
It's
that's the whole thing with him is like it's the whole thing of like, oh, hey, I want to do some collaborative stuff online so that we can get like some cross promotion going and shit. And it's like I'm having to set up everything regardless of whose channel it's on.
yeah, it's just
Like if it were stuff happening on my channel, that'd be one thing. But no, like, oh, hey, you want to do a thing where we're both on your stream together? I have to set that up.
I love Zokin, but he's not organized at all.
Zokin exposed.
At least Silver has the excuse of being in a completely different area of the state, as well as the fact that he and his boyfriend are constantly going to conventions. So they're usually busy.
Zokin's just lazy.
Anyway, hope he doesn't watch this episode.
I love you, Zokin. You're awesome, but you
Zane's
suck
line.
at the same time.
I don't know who you are, Zokin.
It's really
Tyler
grating
Hurd-
to play Magic the Gathering against you because nothing happens.
Tyler hurried to his car and got in line behind her, grateful for my inexplicable behavior. He waved at her, trying to catch her attention, but she didn't notice. He waited for a moment and then left his car, sauntering to her passenger side window. He tapped on the glass. Where's my money, bitch?
She jumped, then stared at him in confusion. After a second, she rolled the window down manually, seeming to have some trouble with it. Who has trouble with a crank window?
Bella, apparently.
Unless it's like a really fucked up, like the mechanism's fucked. But other than
Which
that,
way do I go? Left? Right? What?
accidentally shatters glass trying to shove window higher.
Fuck!
Damn it, Zeffy, that's my truck. I'm gonna have to fix that now.
I just realized that shit. Did I have it to where you did a tough roll when you smoked that cigar?
Maybe.
I don't remember.
I really wish I had that happen because it would be hilarious on a whiff. You failed the roll. You start coughing violently. You gain an experience point.
Okay, I'm sorry, Tyler, she said, her voice irritated. I'm stuck behind Cullen.
No way. No fucking way. She said
What?
my surname in a hard voice. She was still angry at me.
You don't say.
Oh, yeah, I forgot he was like, oh, I'm just gonna stop the car here so she has to talk to the guy.
That's right.
Me.
I was just mainly remembering the fact that Tyler was there to try and ask her out to the Sadie Hawkins dance.
Ugh, mother of... Ugh.
What's he doing? What kind of brain dead thing is he going to do next? Buy stock in Billy Beer?
I mean, maybe.
Those of you who don't know, Billy Beer was a beer made by Jimmy Carter's brother, which only lasted a year before the manufacturing company behind it closed its doors.
Thanks, more information that I have no use for.
I'm not kidding, like, it only lasted a year.
But like, rip, I guess?
Like a single year.
Most businesses fail in the first year.
Yes, but this was a business done by the brother of a president.
And just because someone's a president doesn't mean their brother's smart.
Yeah.
Just because someone's a president doesn't mean they're smart.
Exactly.
Oh, I know, Tyler said, undeterred by her mood. I just wanted to ask you something while we're trapped here. Bad touch!
His grin was cocky. Oh, even worse touch.
Your voice is going crazy for me.
Your voice is going crazy for me.
His grin was cocky. An even worse touch. Is that better?
Somewhat.
Huh, am I roboting?
No, not roboting. It's like... kind of like that, yeah. It's like your mic's blowing out or some shit.
Huh, that's weird. Is it still doing that?
Not as much.
Okay, that's... Huh. Just must have been an anomaly.
Okay, it's happening again.
Oh,
Jane, your line!
I was gratified by the way she blanched to add his obvious intent. But you know what I really wanted to say?
What?
I know it's the Sadie Hopkins stance, but if you come over to my house, It's not the dance. We can hang out there, you know. I'll invite all my friends. We'll have a small party. That's, you know, not the dance.
Everything okay there?
Yeah, it was just everyone's mic was going nuts.
Huh. Should I
Does Craig?
Oh god, it's still happening.
should I hang up and come back in?
I don't know. It didn't fix anything.
I'm gonna try just to see.
Okay. So I'm trying to remember. I think blanche was a word that was in the drinking game.
Huh.
Like every time they say that someone blanched, you take a shot.
Interesting. How's my voice sounding?
Nope, didn't fix it.
Didn't fix it? Okay, is there usually an exclamation point in front of the recording thing for Craig?
Now, I think that's just part of his name now. Holy shit, why did it take me that long to actually pop up on the thing?
Well, I just now heard you, so... Huh.
Pretty sure it's...
Oh gosh, now he's breaking a lot.
Yeah, this is...
Okay.
Huh.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. It's like you, but I can only hear that you hear me, like rather than can you hear me. So
I was yelling.
okay, I can hear you now. You're coming through a bit better. Am I still?
Okay, because for me the little thing's not popping up with a circle. Oh shit! Why is my computer hot? Okay, unplugging that. Like, no, the exclamation point is part of his name now. Apparently.
Okay. My voice still messing up, or
Hello?
how's my voice sounding on your end? Is it still?
It's still staticky.
Okay,
It's fine
that's
on my
weird.
end though, Tom.
Okay. All right. I'm going to unplug my mic and then plug that in. See if that helps anything.
Okay. I'm not sure if that would help.
It might not. I don't know. Maybe it's my computer being dumb. I'm gonna move from my bed to my desk and plug it in. See if that helps. Okay.
Okay, there we go. Now it's better.
Sounding better. Okay.
Never mind.
All right. Cool.
Might be just a me problem then. Okay.
Maybe. Okay. That's weird. Well.
Anyway.
What were we saying?
I was mentioning the drinking game. Anyway.
Okay.
Will you ask me to the spring dance?
Wait, I think it was Zane's line?
No.
I
Zane
said...
said his line. I was gratified by the way she
Oh.
blanched at his obvious intent.
Okay. Yeah, it was your line. Sorry, that was me.
Yeah. Will you ask me to the spring dance, he said. Well, at least he's not as stupid about how he goes about it. He at least realizes that she's supposed to ask, but he's still doing it in a way that he's asking, giving him control.
No. What he needs to do is ask her over to his house and invite all of his other friends, and they have their own cool little dance that's not, you know...
What, the anti-prom? That's almost as bad as the prom.
Not an anti-prom. Let's just say it's a gathering, all friends getting together. It's not anti-prom. It's just, I want to go to prom, but I want to hang out with my friends tonight.
Okay, is his voice doing that for anyone else, or is it just me?
Doing what? Stop it.
Okay, it's just me.
Yeah, I've been trying to say that. Like, Tom's been sounding fine to me this whole time.
Okay. I'm just gonna sit here.
Get off your shitty space
go
internet.
insane.
Hey, I wonder if I'll make it sound really bad if I do this.
I mean, I don't think it's gonna sound this weird for, like, Craig, but it's like, oh my god.
Yeah,
Oh shit, okay, there we go.
What?
Kind of.
Did you fix it,
Still
Daddy?
doing the weird vibration, but...
okay.
Vibration.
All right, did you finish your line?
No, I did not.
Okay, didn't think so.
He asked, no thought of defeat in his head.
I'm not going to be in town, Tyler, she told him, irritation still playing in her voice.
Exactly. This is her thing. Just ask her, do you want to hang out at a different time then? God damn these kids. Yeah, Mike said that.
Then why? She started to ask.
Stared to ask.
Stared to ask. I'm scared to ask these questions.
He shrugged. I was hoping you were just letting him down easy.
Oh, fuck off.
Oh, boy.
Her eyes flashed, then cooled. Sorry, Tyler, she said, not sounding sorry at all. I am really going to be out of town.
I want to impale every male character in this story, except for Mustache Dad, on a shovel. It will not be kind.
Yeah,
Or will
no.
I?
No, that's...
He accepted that excuse, his self-assurance untouched. That's cool, we still have prom. I read that as porn at first.
That's right, I still have you tonight on your porn account. What? What?
I was just like, oh, that's cool. Still have porn. Wait, what?
He strutted back to his car.
Like a peacock.
A peacock.
Peacock, I had a strut.
I was right to have waited for this.
The horrified expression on her face was priceless. It told me what I should not so desperately need to know. That she had no feelings for any of these human males who wished to court her.
Now he
I'm
sounds
going to rip off your fucking jaw.
He sounds like a freaking...
So you can't talk anymore.
What does he sound like, Tom?
He'd still be thinking, like, I said he sounded like a neckbeard. I don't know if that's accurate, but like...
does! Who the
He
fuck
sounds like
uses
a
the word court?
beard neckbeard.
Sounds like a what?
He sounds like He sounds like one of those wolfaboo neckbeards.
Let's trap him, Pajama Beard, and Wolf Beard in a room together and watch them rip each other apart. Or more likely just sit in the corner not talking to each other because they're shitty.
Oh.
Blah.
Just put a lady in the room.
And then no breathing noises coming from it.
Blah.
Blah. Blah.
Blah.
Also, her expression was possibly the funniest thing I'd ever seen.
Yeah, pain. Actually, no, I do kind of agree with that sentiment in most cases.
You look funny when you're in pain.
You look funny now that I've broken 5 of your ribs.
Well, I'm not laughing.
Daddy, is it my line?
Yes.
It's my line,
Yes,
Daddy,
son.
really?
Yes, son. That's part of the canon now, folks.
My family arrived in, confused by the fact that I was, for a change, rocking with laughter rather than scowling murderously at everything in sight. God, you're edgy!
It's been years.
It's been years. Are you finally out of your edgy phase, son? What?
Sitting in the car, coated in eyeliner, listening to My Chemical Romance. No.
Please?
I'm not okay playing on Blast.
On blah.
Let's see. Was Emmett the southern person?
No, that was Jasper, but also it's my line.
Oh, I guess.
What's so funny? Emmett wanted to know. Gee, you think?
I just shook my head while I also shook with fresh laughter as Bella revved her noisy engine angrily. She looked like she was wishing for a tank again.
I'm wishing she had a tank as well. So you would be crushed.
Yeah, and then just boom, explosion. Done.
Don't do that to something right in front of you.
Yeah, no. Just
It's gonna fuck up the tank.
Twilight, as directed by Michael Bay. Let's go with that.
So just as misogynistic. Got it.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's have a well-written female character about how the camera treated her like a piece of meat the entire time, so that people watching never really get that. Narrative dissonance.
Wait, is it my turn?
Yes.
Frick! Why is it my turn, guys?
Let's go.
I thought I handed you the baton. It's your turn to tag in. It's like a wrestling match.
And then I handed it to Tom, and then Tom handed it to you. We have an elegant system here.
I'm currently beating you over the head with it. Pick it up, Zane.
Well, how am I supposed to read if you're beating me up? Stop, Tom!
Fucking asshole Minotaur.
I'm not a Minotaur. That's Grandpa. Grandpa.
Gee, it's almost like that's what I was referencing.
Oh, okay. I'm tired.
Let's go.
Yes.
Yes.
Come on, vamonos. Everybody, let's go. Rosalie hissed impatiently. Stop being an idiot if you can.
You know, Rosalie might be a bitch, but God, if she isn't right now.
Mm-hmm.
Her words didn't annoy me. I was too entertained, but I did as she asked.
Oh my god.
Not because she was going to punch my face in, but because it's what I wanted to do.
No one spoke to me on the way home. I continued to chuckle every now and again, thinking of Bella's face. Okay, you freaking psychopath, we get it.
Zane.
Oh, come on. As I turned on the drive, speeding up now that there's no witnesses, Alice ruined my mood. Good, bitch. Stop being a cuck.
Stop cucking Alice. God damn it. So, do I get to talk to Bella now? She asked suddenly without considering the words first, thus giving me no warning.
No, I snapped.
Come on, let
what
your
am I
sister...
waiting for?
Come on, just let your sister fuck her already. I'm not letting this ship go. I haven't decided anything, Alice.
Let's see. I'm sorry. There we go. Whatever, Edward. Sorry, I lost my place for a sec.
Again, Alice in Washington needs to become a thing. What's the point in getting to know her, I mumbled, suddenly morose, if I'm just going to kill her?
I didn't even read my line. What the heck just happened?
I swear you did read your line.
No.
Whoops.
In her head, Bella, two destinies were clear again.
Okay. What's the point of getting to know her, I mumbled, suddenly morose, if I'm just going to kill her? Well, you see, we tie you up, throw you in the basement, and then we let Alice have her way.
Yeah.
Alice hesitated for a second. You have a point, she admitted.
No, he doesn't.
I then snapped Edward's neck. She was safe now.
Zane suddenly appeared in the story.
No, not me. Alice did.
Oh, it was Alice narrated. Got it. I was really confused.
That'd be funny, though. I'm in the back of the car.
I suddenly snapped Edward's neck. What are you doing here?
How did you get in our car?
Shh, don't question it. Just accept it.
Oh, God. Last time someone said something like that to me, I woke up in a ditch.
Well, I'm more trustworthy than you, because I don't know where the ditches are.
On the side of the road.
Well, like, that's not...
That's where they tend to be.
Well, yeah, but, like... Shit. Shut up! I thought you meant, like, a deep ditch somewhere.
Ezreal, is that one word or two? One. I get that humans are slow, but...
Hang on, I'm writing it down. How do you spell it? I was trying to say that out of character, but apparently my hick voice and my regular voice are too similar to recognize.
The whole thing with Ezreal is I was planning on having her be very sarcastic anyways, but you kept asking direct questions.
Kind of hard to be sarcastic then.
I mean, you can.
So why my backyard?
Ley lines. Yeah, that's it.
Ley lines. Okay, continue.
Enjoy your... Oh, wait. No, that's right. Zane didn't actually read his line.
You impatient fucker. Enjoy your run, Rosalie said smugly.
No, not that one. One before that.
Hairpin turn at 90 miles an hour, then screeched to a stop at an inch from the back garage wall.
The car flipped.
Here in my garage, in my Lamborghini.
But you know what I like more than my Lamborghini? Knowledge.
Why aren't vampires stunt drivers? They could survive like anything.
Because they're not focused on how I could live in a human world, and more focused on how can I eat or.
It's also the whole thing of the kind of vampire we're talking here. For instance, a regular vampire from original myth probably could. I mean, their whole thing is just that they're weaker in sunlight. Mm-hmm. However, so therefore they could do it with stunts at any time of day. However, your more Bram Stoker vampire that has invaded pop culture would be something that would end up just dying if they tried to do a stunt during the day, so they'd only be able to do stunts inside or at night. And then these vampires have about the same consistency as marble, so that raises a lot of questions.
Just shatter.
Why do you have a crack along your face?
Don't question. Don't question
one of the
it. Look
things
into my
stated
eyes.
in one of the books is that, like, some of the particularly old Volturi. So the particularly old Volturi have started crumbling.
Huh.
Yeah. So they basically have the consistency of stone in this world. So you'd have to ask the question of why is there a massive human-shaped dent in this car?
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, enjoy your run, Rosalie said smugly as I threw myself out of the car. Yeet!
But I didn't go running today. Instead, I went hunting.
I ate a nice family of 7. Before I started trying to kill them, they tried to marry me to their daughter, their oldest daughter.
Zane.
Yes? Do you need something?
It's your line.
Page 106.
The others?
Yes.
The others were scheduled to hunt tomorrow, but I couldn't afford to be thirsty now.
You've been thirsty this entire time.
I overdid it, drinking more than necessary, glutting myself again. A small grouping of elk and one black bear. I was lucky to stumble across this early in the year. I was so full it was uncomfortable. Why couldn't that be enough? Why did her scent have to be so much stronger than everything else? It's because she's in the forest and the trees hooting. She's actually there watching you.
Hoot!
Hoot!
Not even watching you, she could just hear you from a mile away. You aren't exactly as quiet as a mouse's heartbeat.
Mm-hmm.
Still fucking love the fact that I ended up bringing that up during D&D.
Yep.
I start whispering to make sure the owl doesn't hear me. Okay, never mind.
That was pretty funny.
But yeah, part of the whole thing is that it's stated that, like, animals higher up on the food chain taste better to vampires in that universe, which is really concerning considering the fact that you're not really supposed to go around hunting predatory animals because that could fuck up the entire ecosystem.
Yeah.
It's kind of like the whole thing of how, like, trophy hunting isn't really how hunting is supposed to go, because what hunting is supposed to do in a natural setting is get rid of the weakest members of any animal population, any prey animal population, so that the prey animal population gets healthier over time. You know, what evolution is supposed to do.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, that's kind of the whole thing of... That's basically the main issue I have with trophy hunting, is that it's an affront to the natural order.
Yeah, so hunt for food, not for trophies.
Hunt the weakest. Cull the weak. Oh, wait, shit, no, that's just home talking.
Edward Cullen the Weak.
Trolls. They ate babies. Only the defective ones.
Oh, that's nasty.
Anyway, any of you who understand what that's from, what the fuck? I had hunted in preparation for the next day, but when I could hunt no more and the sun was still hours and hours from rising, I knew that the next day was not soon enough.
So I just grabbed the sun and turned it slightly.
Oh god, this is starting to get weird.
The jittery high swept through me again when I realized that I was going to go find the girl.
I started dancing the jitterbug in my jittery high.
Jitterbug. Yeah.
Another long paragraph for Zane.
Of course.
Don't worry.
Could be worse.
Dad,
it could be an entire
don't make me
creepypasta.
read.
I'm sorry, son, but you must.
Why is this a thing now? I mean, I'm not complaining. I'm just curious.
I argued with myself all the way back to fork. But my less noble side won the argument, and I went ahead with my indefensible plan. The monster was restless but well-fettered. Feathered. Sorry, I'm reading from like 20 feet away from my computer right now.
Why are you so far away?
Because I'm getting some more milk.
Oh, God.
I want some milky wilky in my tummy wummy.
Never say that again. I will beat you with a shovel.
Um,
And my fists.
I knew I would keep a safe distance from her. I only want to know where she was. I just wanted to see her face.
Herb.
I don't know. Tom is uncomfortable.
Tom will remember that.
About what part?
I don't know, the part where he was uncomfortable.
I mean, I'm with what you just said. I might let Llytic hit you with a shovel a couple times.
Here, this will set you straight.
Boom. Boom. Don't worry, it'll be the flat side. I won't decapitate you.
Oh, gee. Thanks, I guess?
I'll just break your nose. Oh shit, I just started hiccuping.
Uh-oh, that's not good. Too much laughing.
Oh fuck.
If you have water, good way to do that. Take 9 or 10.
I already drank all my water.
Okay.
Oh no.
You're right. Fuck
Oh
them.
yeah.
Yeah, you're fucked. It was nice knowing you. You're gonna hiccup forever.
It was past midnight and Bella's house was dark and quiet. Her truck was parked against the curb at her father's police cruiser in the driveway.
Oh,
There
Lord,
were no
he's not
conscious thoughts anywhere in the neighborhood. There were tons of unconscious thoughts, though.
here. Dreams are strange.
Not the thought I was going for, but okay. I was going more for Sazerac. Sazerac is a total male thought.
Ha ha ha, so funny.
I may have company in my room. He's a whore. Oh. I watched the house for a moment from the blackness of the forest that bordered it on the east. The front door would probably be locked. Not a problem, except that I didn't want to leave a broken door as evidence behind me. I decided to try the upstairs window first. Not many people would bother with installing a lock there.
Are you breaking into the house?
Why?
Oh,
I
Lord.
thought all windows had locks.
Not typically upstairs ones. Because, people don't tend to enter through the upstairs window.
Well, doors are for people with no imagination.
Yeah, but it's kind of hard to climb up there. You need to bring a ladder, and doing so would probably wake up the inhabitants as you're slamming a ladder against their wall.
Not if you do it quietly.
Have you ever tried to use a ladder quietly, Tom?
Yes, I'm actually pretty decent at it.
Oh, good. So we know that Tom breaks into people's houses.
Without
can't-
me? Come on,
Okay,
Tom.
You can't prove that.
You just incriminated yourself. Congratulations, you played yourself.
Well
How did he
played,
incriminate
me.
himself?
I crossed the open yard and scaled the face of the house in half a second. Dangling from the eave above the window by one hand, I looked through the glass and my breath stopped. Oh, God. This is getting, really disturbingly
Wait, I
creepy.
forgot.
Yes.
If Edward's so fast that no one can perceive him, he can do what's that kid from The Incredibles?
Dash?
Dash. He can literally just be Dash and play pranks on people.
The thumbtack prank?
No, but with a whoopee cushion.
Why with a whoopee cushion?
Because then it doesn't hurt. And then
You think he cares about that?
Well, of course he doesn't. He's an edgy, unimaginative fuck.
Then again, with the thumbtack, that there is a possibility of drawing blood, and we don't need him to go into a free frenzy over someone's ass.
That would be
Oh
hilarious.
my gosh, you just
honestly.
picture. I need to look that up now.
What?
Oh, no. What have you done, Llytic?
Edward eating ass.
No. Not Edward specifically. Vampires, though.
Oh shit, what was the name of that movie? It was some shitty ass movie. Good Bad or Bad Bad did an episode over it.
Vampires suck?
No, that movie was terrible, but that's not what I'm talking about. I'm pretty sure that didn't have vampires eating ass.
I'm not even doing eating. I'm just biting. But if you want me to type in eating,
Good, Bad, or
Maybe.
Bad Bad.
Maybe
What
it
is
would
the
be.
name of this movie? What is the name of this movie?
okay, so there's even less.
Jezebeth, that's the movie.
Jizz and Beth.
Jezebeth. There's a scene in which the demon possessed woman ends up immediately going for someone's ass?
Nice.
Like, yanks down this woman's pants and just, like, plants face to ass to, like, suck out her soul or some shit?
I don't think he'd be sucking out a soul if he did that.
I mean, you would if you were a Kappa, but that's because that's where they pull your soul out of, is they literally just reach a hand up your ass and rip it out. And then
Why?
eat it. Because Kappas love the taste of souls, man. Almost as much as they love the taste of cucumbers.
But why the ass?
Because according to Japanese lore, that's where your soul was. It was a thing that its name translated literally to like butt ball, and it was thought to be like an organ within the intestines where the soul was held. And now that I think about it, that might have actually been the prostate.
Yeah.
Just sticks a finger up the ass. I think you just touched my soul.
I mean, it made them feel good, so maybe.
I swear to God, if that's where that idea, that myth came from, just someone get it imaginative in the bedroom.
I feel uncomfortable when she touches me there. What is this? Is
She must be
after my
fingering my soul.
soul? Makes perfect sense.
Yes. Anyway, shit. Breath stopped. Who read that line? Who read the crossing the yard?
I think I did.
Okay, so it's Zane's turn.
Really?
Yes.
I'm honored.
Okay.
Also lost.
It was her room.
It was her room. I could see her in the one small bed, her covers on the floor and her sheets twisted around her legs.
I mean, that's how most people sleep.
I was actually really annoyed that her bed wasn't made properly, so I made her bed for her.
I'm just gonna be honest here. I don't really make my bed. I just sleep under a pile of blankets.
As I watched, she twist. Wait, trolls don't even sleep in beds.
Well, it's not exactly like I can bring a raccoon. And even then, those things are known to kill people.
Yeah, people, not aliens.
I have a
They're
nice.
known to kill low-blood trolls. I am a low-blood troll.
I have a nice bed, and I am somehow able to manage to keep the comforter on the bed without knocking it off.
I'm on
Are
Earth.
these
I
real
found
alien
out that beds are much comfier than raccoons.
Are
Okay.
you sure? No.
Also, that slime gets everywhere. You
As I
understand
watch,
how
she
hard that is
twitched
to clean out?
restlessly and threw one arm over her head. That's why you don't have carpet. She did not sleep
I
soundly
meant out of my body.
this night. Did she sense the danger near her? Near her?
Or maybe she was just stressed out because two boys just asked her out when it was a Sadie
Three.
Hawkins dance. Yeah, three.
The whole thing of you can kind of tell whenever you are being watched, more or less.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a good chance that that was causing some stuff. Or it might have just been the fact that she was having a dream.
That's also possible.
My least favorite thing is whenever I have a dream in which something happens that causes me to flinch, and I wake up because of it.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm about to be punched, I flinch, and I wake up because my entire body just flinched in real life.
Mm-hmm.
I had a dream that I was pretty sure my body was trying to make into a nightmare, but it wasn't working because it was just too wild for me to believe it was real. Because I woke up like exhausted, like, ugh, that sucked. But I was just like, I woke up and was like, that wasn't scary at all. That was just confusing.
I mean, I had a dream involving an angry rattlesnake that would have been a nightmare if it weren't for how weird it was because it was kept going for everyone's nuts. And it
Nice.
started chasing me.
I have stress dreams where snakes wrap around me, like trying to squeeze the life out of me.
I also had a dream involving jumping spiders the size of chihuahuas. Those were adorable. Also a dream where I tried to snuggle an alligator. It was also adorable.
I think you told me about that one.
Yeah, I think I might have. Like, oh, the alligator wants to snuggle. Oh man, no, it's a dog. Fuck. That was my mindset of that dream.
Dreams are weird, man.
I mean, I probably would try to snuggle an alligator in real life, let's be real. They're adorable. Just like fat sausages with legs.
Yeah, just
And
make
yet
sure
they're
it's
the apex of evolution.
just make sure it's well fed so it doesn't try to eat you.
I was repulsed by myself as I watched her toss again. I was only better than some sick, peeping Tom. It wasn't any better. I was much, much worse. You are a peeping Tom.
Why the emphasis on the Tom there? Come on.
I don't know, Tom.
Yeah, Tom.
I'm feeling attacked right now, and I didn't do anything.
I came out here to attack, and honestly, I'm having a great time right now.
I relaxed my fingertips, about to let myself drop. But first I allowed myself one long look at her face. Oh, dude, stop.
She was vomiting blood.
Brains. She was a zombie.
Brains.
Zane?
Yeah?
Zane?
Yeah?
Zane?
Zane? Zane? Zane! Dun,
Zane.
dun, dun, dun,
Zane Malik.
dun, dun, dun. Yeah? Who? What? My name's not Malik.
You fucking Yorkshire fuck.
I was repulsed by myself? No. It was not peaceful.
Yes.
The little furrow was there between her eyebrows. The corners of her lips turned down. Her lips trembled and then parted. Get out of my fucking room.
I don't think she was talking about me, considering the fact that I was outside her window. Okay, Mom, she muttered.
Bella talked in her sleep.
Gee, most people do.
Yeah, they do. It can be pretty
Believe
hilarious
me,
sometimes.
The vampire that typically takes up space in this closet can tell you some stories about the things about the residents that the residents here have said in their sleep. And bear in mind, one of them is an eldritch abomination from beyond this universe.
Really? He can even understand what he's dreaming about?
I still have nightmares of the things I've heard. Anyway.
A woo? You heard a woo, didn't you?
That was one thing you said, yes.
Woo, the god of everything.
Shit. Where are we? Whose line is it? I said, okay, Mom.
I said Bella talked in her sleep.
Curiosity flared, overpowering self-disgust. The lure of those unprotected, unconsciously spoken thoughts was imposing, tempting.
Impossibly tempting.
Okay, now this is starting to sound really creepy. Like,
I tried the window. It was not locked, though it's stuck due to long disuse. The noise of it opening woke her up. I slid it slowly aside, cringing at each faint groan of the metal frame, while we cringe at every word that you think. I would have to find some oil for next time.
next time, I shook my head, disgusted again. Okay, yeah, dude, stop. If you're, this is
Stop.
like, this is getting to really creepy levels of bad touch territory, and it's like,
The touching hasn't even commenced yet. Wait.
A judgmental look at Edward. Have you touched her? What? No.
Show me on the doll where the vampire touched you.
Right there. Anyways, is it my turn?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Guys, I have a question.
what?
No.
Okay.
What's the question?
Wait, no, I had something I wanted to say, but it wouldn't make sense now because it's off topic.
Go for it.
Is this how the FBI learns about people?
They just send vampires into their house?
No, they just stand on they just stand on the roof.
That would
near
explain the
window
one
and
that
listen to
lives
you
in my closet.
He's an FBI agent.
I mean, I swear I've seen a badge on him somewhere.
I eased myself silently through the half-opened window.
Her room was small, disorganized, but not unclean. There were books piled on the floor beside her bed. They're fine, spacing away from me. The CDs scattered by her inexpensive CD player. The one on top was just a clear jewel case. What's wrong with that?
There's nothing wrong with it. He's just being a jerk, I think.
Stacks of paper surrounded a computer that looked like it belonged in a museum dedicated to obsolete technologies. Shoes dotted the wooded floor.
I wonder what's inside the box.
I wanted very much
Baby in the box. Wait, bunny, not baby. Holy shit.
I wanted very much to go read the titles of her books and CDs, but I'd promised myself that I would keep my distance. Instead, I went to sit the old rocking chair in the far corner of the room.
Points to rocking chair. Sit. Stay. Good rocking chair.
Nice.
Nice.
Had I really once thought of her average looking, I thought of that first day and my disgust for the boys who were so immediately intrigued with her. When I remembered her face in their minds now, I can understand why they had not found her beautiful immediately. It seemed an obvious thing. Not really.
Your roommate's trying to sleep right now, isn't he?
Yeah.
Okay, kind of figured.
Hmm.
Right now, with her dark hair tangled and wild around her pale face, wearing a threadbare t-shirt full of holes with tatty sweatpants. Tatty?
Mm-hmm.
That's a new one.
It's
Ratty?
a
Do you
word.
mean ratty? R is right next to T. I think he means ratty.
Might be. Pretty sure tatty's a word. I'm going to look it up real quick.
Her features relaxed in unconsciousness, her full lips slightly parted. She took my breath away. Or it would have, I thought wryly, if I were breathing.
Yeah. Tatty, worn and shabby, in poor condition.
Well, that's just a clunky word.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Amen to that.
She did not speak, perhaps her dream had ended.
I stared at her face and tried to think of some way to make the future bearable.
Alright, so we're just going to cut it off here so that we don't disturb Zane's roommate anymore. The page
Has
number
it been
is
an hour?
108. No, it hasn't been an hour.
How long has it been?
It's been
About 45 minutes.
yeah.
I
So
think
shorter
I can do
episode
another
today.
page. It's fine.
Dude, don't want to
You wanna
disturb
do
your
that?
roommate.
Oh,
So.
alright. My bad.
No,
What?
it's all right. Not your fault.
Not your fault. Anyway, I mean, it's mainly my internet's fault
Oof.
when you get down to it. Anyway, so that's where we're going to leave this one. This is what are we reading? Blah, 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 blah,
Theo.
blah, blah, blah.